Auxiliary power activated.
If given enough time, I could create a generator from spare parts. Why is it black and white now?
Please, help me. She's coping. The mechanism must be repaired.
Usually the voices sound so angry.
Hello guys, it's RaPiiDzZ UK here with a commentary on Ascension. And before we start, I'm just going to say that in this game I did not intend to get very far. I just wanted something on in the background so you didn't get bored of me talking. Okay, what I want to talk about in this video is the big Ascension Easter egg. And I also want to talk about an intro for our channel. But first, I'll talk about the intro for the channel and I'll make it quite quick. We kind of need an intro for the channel, and anybody out there who makes intros or knows somebody who makes intros, we are willing to pay for an intro. So, that's that. And then let's get on to the Easter egg. So, all of you know about the Easter egg, and it starts with that random guy talking at the start, who apparently is someone called Dr. Maxis, and by talking about some woman, or well, it's a girl, Samantha Maxis, who's his daughter, and she's turning some demonic being. I don't really know much about the zombie storyline, but anybody who wants to find out about it, you just look on COD Wiki or something like that. Should be able to work out what's going on in zombies. Okay, so from the Easter egg, I'm not going to explain what you have to do, but the 4-player Easter egg where you get Gersh device and you throw it out the map, and it starts like that. When you finish, all the players are rewarded with death machines for 90 seconds, and well, after all the hard work that it takes to do the Easter egg, people are thinking that that's just not a good enough reward for it. So, many people have been trying things to do once you've got the death machines, because 4 players getting death machines for 90 seconds, and most of the time you're going to get it at the end of a round. Well, it's not really going to be of any use to people. It will last, well, 90 seconds, but will only last, like, the first part of a round when you get further on. So, a lot of people have been trying things once you get the death machines. They think that something must be done with the death machines, and things have been tried, like shooting some batteries in the centrifuge area that have the name Sparky on the side of it. That's been disproved. Other things, well, I'm not going to go into them, but people have been trying and no one's come up with a solution. But there's always these people that chat shit, and they just say, oh, yep, you have to do this once you've got the death machines, and then this door opens. But no, none of it's true, it just ends there. What I've heard is that once the map pack on the PS3 comes out, there's going to be an update on Xbox Live for Black Ops, and you're going to get the update for the Easter egg, which is the main thing, but Nuketown 24/7 as well. I'm not sure if this is true, we'll just have to wait till, well, Thursday. I think it's the 3rd of March. Yeah, 3rd of March, because that's when it comes out on PS3, I think. And I think this is a good idea that they're going to update the Easter egg, and I think this is probably right. I'm just going to skip that mystery box bit there because it's a bit boring just watching me. Yeah, that's a radio there. If you go and hold X by those radios around the map, it will give you some more background information on the zombie storyline as well. I'm not going to show you where they all are, but they're around. That's the first one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the PS3 map pack. Yeah, when it comes out on PS3, people have said there's going to be an update where they finish the Easter egg off. I think this is actually most likely, because a lot of PS3 players will be looking on YouTube for Ascension gameplay, and they're bound to run into this Easter egg eventually. And it's going to be ruined for them because it's not out for them. But so the update. Do you think that they will update the Easter egg? I think they probably will, but I don't know what's going to happen then. People say you have a boss battle with Samantha, but I really don't think that'll be true because I think it'll carry on. I think that it's going to carry on. I don't think you'll have a boss battle because what would you do after that? Just carry on what you were doing before? I don't get why the boss battle is halfway through something that doesn't finish. It just won't make much sense at all. And there's gonna be more map packs, obviously. This one's called First Strike. They wouldn't call something the first if they weren't gonna make the second, really, were they? Okay, so there's news on the Easter egg. I don't know if it's true. We'll just have to wait. So all the people out there trying to solve the Easter egg, I say give it a rest until the PS3 map pack comes out. See if there's an update, and then if there is, I reckon that's what it'll be. Okay, I've used the random box quite a bit now, on level 7, and I've got the AUG and the HK21. The HK21 is one of, well, I think it's the third best gun on zombies, from the ray gun, thunder gun, then the HK. People have been talking about what's better about the HK, the RPK. My friends and us always wonder whether or not there's any point in going to the box to try and replace an RPK for a HK. I think there is, because if you get further on zombies, you're gonna need ammo, lots of ammo. You just run out of it in a round when you get into the 30s and stuff, and that's something that's happened. And one of the worst things that's happened is I had a ray gun, thunder gun, and it was me and my friend. We were on level 32, and then I was out of ammo and he was out of ammo, and we had loads of points, so I just had to go to the box, get the RPK. I got the RPK in the box, upgraded it because it was pretty good, and then I couldn't kill a single monkey with it. An upgraded RPK on round 33 could not kill a single space monkey. That's how weak it gets. That's why you need to have somewhat. Everyone needs a ray gun, really. Everyone needs a ray gun, and one person needs a thunder gun because only one person can get a thunder gun. I don't know if this is true either. My friend said that he's seen a video where there's a room on Ascension, and on the walls there's outlines of the ray gun, the thunder gun, and the gun on one of the best guns on that you can only get on 5, the Winter's Howl. There's outlines of those guns on the wall. Well, from that, when you see outlines of weapons on walls, normally it means that you can buy it. So if you look straight ahead where the MP5 is, oh well, it's ended now, but you see where the MP5 was on the wall, where I bought it before. So he said it was a kind of outline like that. So I think that if this room does exist, I doubt it really does. If it does exist, or if it appears from doing something, I reckon that someone will be able to buy one of those guns for a price, which I think is a better reward than death machines for the Easter egg. So when it's updated, I say that you need to try and get to this room if it exists, and that sounds like a much better reward, buying all those weapons off the wall. Oh, and there was also that gun in COD 5. I never had COD 5, like the Wonder Waff or something like that, I don't know. That's what my friend said, I really don't know what it is. But that's that. Okay. Oh, and did you see last round I left the death machine? I also heard somewhere that if you leave items, they come back the next round. I really don't know if that's true, but because there was only one zombie left, I just left the death machine, because I really didn't need it, and if it is true, then get it next round, and I did. And this happens again later with a sale. I just don't manage to grab it in time. And it appears next level, so I really don't know if this is true, this theory. But I guess it might be. Okay, now I might just start talking about the gameplay, because that's enough on the Easter egg. So I end up getting to round 19, which isn't the best. That round I don't think I got anything in the random box of use, so I just opened the door to the bunker and bought a Juggernog. And I always, oh, that's the worst perk in the game. Don't bother buying PhD Flopper because you can only have 4 perks at a time unless you get the free perk bottle from the monkeys, and it's monkeys now. I'll come around the top way because I usually come into the bunker to go to Juggernog, like this, like I did through there, and then oh, down there is a really good place to camp for 4 player or 3 player or 2 player. Because there's only one window down there and then everyone else watches the stairs. As long as you don't open the door that leads from spawn centrifuge to there, that's a good place to hold out for 4 players, but I doubt it'd be good for 1. That's why I'm just holding out on Flopper. And another good thing about not opening the door from Quick Revive is that none of the monkeys will be coming from there, they'll all be coming from those stairs, so I won't miss any. And there's that free perk bottle I was on about. So I think it's a bit stupid that you can only get 4 perks unless you get the free perk bottle. So you can only have 4, you can only buy 4 perks really, and then you can get an extra 5th one from the free perk bottle. But that's impossible pretty much to get the free perk bottle single player. That's a really good perk that I got from that. I usually get something useless like, I don't know, PhD Flopper, which I really don't need. And oh, that guy scared me. I got Sleight of Hand, which is really useful when you get further on. It's not really crucial at level 10, but when you get further, you do need Sleight of Hand because guns like the HK-21 take years to reload. And when there's loads of zombies coming at you and they just don't stop and you're reloading, stopping to reload, it's just, you can't, oh, I got a ray gun in the box, that was what I got. Yeah, you just can't, you'll die, really. You'll just get trapped in a corner because you're reloading and die. So yeah, you need to try and get the ray gun, and I'd guess for single player the best guns are the ray gun and the thunder gun. I don't guess what would be better than that. I never really play a single player. This is my second one on Ascension ever, solo. I play multiplayer zombies with my friends. It's just, I don't know, single player zombies just doesn't really interest me as much. Well, I've never really played it. This game was pretty fun. So, yeah, the ideal combination is ray gun, thunder gun, and then the other thing you will need, well, you don't need it, but it will get you out of trouble a lot, are the Gersh devices. They just suck up all the enemies, but yeah, that's that. Okay, I do eventually get the thunder gun in this game, and it was the weirdest way to die. I just went down, had quick revive, got up, and then just messed it up from then on. I just went down, like, straight after. Oh yeah, there's the sail. I don't know why I didn't grab it. I just didn't really feel like it. I'll grab that max ammo by accident. Yeah, there's the sail. I'll leave because I was trying to get it by this point, and then, well, I don't think it, yeah, I think it was here, and then when I do go for it, it disappears. Yeah, and then it comes back next level, so there's some advice: if you don't need anything, just leave it, and then it'll come back next level maybe, because that's what it's done for me twice this game, and that's what I heard before. And there's proof. Zombies maps on this game, I haven't played the COD 5 maps on this game, but I guess they're the same. Out of the maps on this, I would say that the best is probably Ascension. I do not really like 5. I've never really, I have played it quite a bit actually. Me and my friends all preferred Kino to Totem when we used to play zombies a lot. And I reckon the reason I like Ascension more is because I got bored of Kino playing it. I guess Kino is probably a better map, I really don't know. If they came out at the same time, Ascension and Kino, I don't know which one I would have liked more, but since this is the new one and something new, like monkeys and new perks, lightweight gets you out of quite a lot of trouble when you need to. But other than that, I don't like 5. Dead Ops Arcade. It's actually quite fun if you play it with a group. Yeah, there's the sale I was on about. Dead Ops Arcade is, I don't know, I reckon they could have come up with a better way of shooting. I really don't like the way you shoot with the analog stick. I don't know, it's a bit fiddly. I guess they couldn't just use like a button or something, like, and it just shoots in the direction you're facing. Because if you're running, and I don't know, it don't really make sense if you're running one way and then you can shoot behind your back. I don't know who would do that in real life. Running forward and then just shoot behind you, swivel your body around and shoot. You just don't. So I reckon a button like X, shoot the way you're facing, like this. Like this, you can't shoot backwards. I don't know why you can do it on Dead Ops. I know it's not real, I know it's just like some over the top thing. But zombies isn't real either, so that's that. Yeah, I bought Quick Revive last night, and the reason I didn't buy Quick Revive at the start, people probably ask, and why I didn't buy Quick Revive at the start, because it just saves you quite a lot in solo. I know you can buy it without the power and it's only 500, but once you buy it for the 3rd time, the machine disappears, so I didn't really want to waste it. I know I didn't waste it this game because I ended up going like down straight after. This is the problem. When you've got 3 perk machines to defend with 1 player, what are you meant to do? Oh, I did get the thunder gun already. That's pretty useful. And then I don't know how I died really. It was just messed. Yeah, I ended up buying this door. That's the door I said not to open while you're playing 4 player. But since I'm not gonna hold out down there, it doesn't really matter. And now you can't get your free perk because they've touched the machine. I think that's a bit lame, that if they touch it, you can't. I reckon it should just be if you hold it, because playing solo, if they touch it, you can't really stop them from touching it, because you can't play in 4 players at once. And ended up losing my perk machine then, Juggernaut, but luckily, just had a bit of money to buy it.
Security level normalized. System defenses
online. With the Easter egg coming out, well, if it does, I reckon that I might not actually look on YouTube, because I looked at YouTube, I didn't work out the first bit, but I don't really want to know the whole thing. I want to try and work something out for myself. I probably will eventually, if I just can't, but I don't know, I just want to work something out for myself eventually. This is where the thunder gun comes in handy, places like that. I don't know, because if they're re-releasing the Easter egg, I really don't know whether or not it will just be a little bit after the death machine, because that'll ruin it for PS3 users if they know the first part like completely. For the people that want to work it out on PS3, it'll ruin it for them, because you know what I mean, don't you? They'll know the whole thing, and then there's a little bit after the death machine, I think that they should add another same length. Actually, no, that'd be too long. Probably quite a bit longer after the death machine, because only one little bit. What's the point of us waiting like a whole month just to find out this last little bit? I mean, there's no point. We don't need to wait this long. We shouldn't have to wait a month just so we find out finally what to do with the death machine. I think there should be quite a bit after that, making us wait. I think they should give us something more to do. Treyarch should give him some little bit to do. Thundergun saving my life again there. So yeah, do you think that if they re-release the Easter egg, do you think that it'll be another long chunk after what's been done so far, or do you think that it'll just be some little bit? I think it'll personally be just a tiny bit after, because you freed, well, what happens to be Dr. Max's, I really don't know if it is, but yeah, you freed him. And what more is there to do on the Easter egg? I mean, that's that, isn't it? But I think that's a shame. I think they should only have released half of it. If they were gonna not finish it, what's the point? And at least give us a warning if they weren't gonna finish it. And if it is finished and somebody hasn't worked it out, then I'm not the only person who thinks that it's not finished. So we'll see on March the 3rd whether or not this Easter egg will be finished. I really do not know whether or not it will be finished, but if it is, what do you think they will add? Do you think they'll add what I said about that secret room? I doubt they will. What do you think they'll add with the death machines? Probably, I don't know, something a bit more than a death machine, like I don't know, probably. The most stupidest thing that they could add is just giving you extra credits. Like, why do you need credits when you get further? Like now, level 17, I've already got what I need apart from Gersh devices, but they're not necessary. So I doubt they will do that. That's like a stupid thing that they'll give you. Monkey around again. This is the problem when the 4 perk machines. But I don't know. I haven't opened the way to where Speed Cola is yet. So I don't know if they just won't go there because they haven't gone there so far. Both monkey rounds have had Speed Cola, but they just haven't gone. So if you haven't opened it, I doubt they'll go there. But I've got Juggernaut, Quick Revive and Lightweight to defend. At least they're all near each other. I do manage to defend them all, but only because they didn't go to Lightweight.
The dirty monkeys are taking my Juggernaut!
Oh, another thing that I read somewhere is that solo zombies don't go on the leaderboards. I mean, I really don't care because I don't play solo, but for people who've got no friends or they play solo zombies because they don't play it with anyone else, I think that's a bit stupid. I know you could probably like mod something a lot easier in single player zombies, but still, they should do what they do for private matches leaderboards. Oh yeah, private match leaderboards are silly because they only stay up until you play another game. If you search for a game with a 4, you may notice that your leaderboard just disappears after you play another game. The way to get rid of that is to, instead of going on private match, go on find match if you're in a 4. If you're in a 3 and you just want to stick in a 3, then you can't, but yeah, if you're in a 4, I suggest just searching for a game. That's the best thing to do. And yeah, I think they should do what they do in private matches, where it doesn't last on the leaderboard, it just goes after a game. Because for all the people that do mod, well, they're only going to last for a game. Yeah, but for the people who want to show people that they've got far on solo, legit, well, people are going to be able to do that. Oh, this is where I get stuck and die. Yeah, people are going to be able to do that, and then they can show people within a game. They just don't have to play a game for a bit. I don't see what's wrong with that. The other people that I've got to round are 900 and something like that. Well, there's nothing to be proud of that, is there? Because you just mod or you just sit on your Xbox all day. Either one, stupid. Alright, please rate, comment and subscribe. Thank you.